Hello everyone and welcome to another video here on The Bonus Points. This is one of the ones where I know what we're doing and as of yet, Ollie does not. So let's all enjoy this moment because you can kind of see the title and I know. Let's just relish the moment where Ollie doesn't know.
What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know.
So this is an exciting one. So I have been, for a long time now, secretly developing an app.
Okay, right.
Okay, and I know
yeah.
this is normally your area of expertise, but I've done it, and the app is now live. It's still in beta, but we already have a lot of users. Okay. So, do you want to know what sort of app I've been developing?
I'd love to know more about this mad scheme, of course.
Okay, so I've been developing a dating app.
Okay, because you're such an expert, are you?
Well, I feel like. Yeah, I'm happily married. Yeah,
yeah,
I feel like I've done all right. Yeah, I am. So I've decided that I want to help out other people. But the twist to this dating app is it's only for video game characters. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to send you the profile pages for video game characters on this dating app with some of the information obscured. Yeah. You need to guess which character the dating profile belongs to. Okay,
cool. So why did you need to develop this app? It already exists. Could you not just take screenshots of other people?
A dating app for specific video game characters. You think that already exists?
I suppose not.
Okay, right. Let me send you the first one. You have a little look at that.
I thought you'd go mad because you're not as busy, but you're clearly completely fine.
Oh yeah, the app's called Going Co-op.
Oh, nice.
So this one starts off easier, but then the difficulty, I'll be honest, it just fluctuates up and down. And I'm really bad at judging difficulty apparently, so just good luck. But yeah, talk through it as you're looking at this information.
Okay, so obviously I can't see who it is, can't see the name. Pet name, Majesty. Is that like a name they like to be called, or the name of their pet?
So yeah, a pet name for them, not the Sorry.
So they like to be called Majesty.
Pet. Yeah, or they have been called Majesty. Pet name, nickname, clue.
Okay. Okay. Likes astronomy, making snow people, high fashion, dislikes my bad memory, as in your bad memory. Or... No,
so this is their profile. We're just peeking in at their public dating profile.
Okay. Dislikes squares and cousins. Dislikes cousins. Okay. Or maybe it could be Nico Bellic from GTA 4.
Oh yeah. Just likes bowling.
I think I actually know who this might be. Well, it's one of two people.
Okay.
Based on the astronomy, the action of making a snow person, and cousins, this made me think it's one of the Katamari characters, either the king or the prince. It could be either of them, to be fair.
Okay. Do you want to commit to one of those?
I'm going to say the king because this is my bad memory.
Okay, right. Well, I will take away the blocked information and we can see if you were correct.
The king of all cosmos. God, swipe right. That means
yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that. One of the things that we're going to do from now on is to give your answer, you need to say, yes, I would date blank, or no, I wouldn't date blank. So we want to know whether you're going to date them as well when saying your guess.
Okay, I would date King of all cosmos.
Yeah, of course you would. Of course you would. Everyone would. Right. Next question.
Right. So this one, pet name, Moon, has been called Moon. Likes singing lullabies, graffiti, cozy spaces. Dislikes lazy people, martial arts, and mice. Dislikes mice. Okay, well, graffiti, straight away, Jet Set Radio, but I don't think it's anything to do with that. Cozy spaces, what could that be? Hiding. Mice as well, something that hides. Lazy people, martial arts. This is definitely from a game I've played.
Yes.
Oh no.
This is probably the most famous character out of all of these ones.
Oh really? Okay. And pet name is Moon.
Yeah, don't think too much into the pet name.
Okay.
That would put you down.
Like singing lullabies with feet, cozy spaces, dislike. It could be... What's the name of that Pokemon that sings? Jigglypuff. Because
maybe go down the list and see whether they all apply.
Well, yeah. So Jigglypuff sings lullabies. They draw on people when they're asleep. The Pokeball, I guess, is quite cozy. Dislikes lazy people. Don't they get annoyed when people sleep? Don't they? Don't they like punch them? And then martial arts, I don't know. I'm assuming they must get punched at some point. And then mice, does he just dislike Pikachu? Maybe. So I would say I would not date Jigglypuff.
Okay, let's see if you're correct. It is Jigglypuff. Well done.
Great. You know what? In the anime, when they added that little pen microphone thing to Jigglypuff, that's a stroke of genius. Like, that is so
Yeah.
good. It's completely made up. It's fantastic. I love that.
So the martial arts is it's a normal type Pokemon which is weak to fighting.
Okay.
And you're right. It gets like angry at Pikachu or jealous or something. It doesn't like Pikachu.
Yeah,
So
nice.
that's probably one of the hardest ones. So
God,
well done.
This is a great app you've developed, Joe. Well done.
Yeah, as immediately popular. I wonder, maybe Jigglypuff is going to get paired up with the King of all Cosmos. Who knows? Let's see. Let's see who gets paired with who. Anyway, here is your third profile.
Okay. So this one, pet name, Water. This is another one that you don't want to think about too much.
Yeah, that's probably once again the pet name would be very easy for it to be too obvious, so I had to be a bit obscure.
Okay, likes sports, walks on the beach, hair gel. I think that's a big clue. Dislikes technology, heresy, and foreigners. Foreigners? Dislikes foreigners.
Dislikes foreigners.
Hair gel is really throwing me. Hair gel? Who's got gelled hair or likes gelled hair?
That's probably one of your strongest clues, if you think
is
about.
the hair gel?
Yeah.
Because they spike up their hair. They must spike it up. You don't do anything else with hair gel. Sport. Is it like a really obvious one that you're going to like completely kick myself?
No, it's not.
Okay,
these are all, I think, all of these I've been scared you're going to shout at me saying they're too difficult.
Okay.
So I really tried.
What's funny on this one is that walks on the beach, technology, heresy, and foreigners makes me think of Orphan of Gods.
just the hair gel doesn't apply.
The hair gel doesn't fit, and the sports doesn't either. Unless that big hook thing he's got, like, what's it called? High halai, where they like throw the...
Yeah. I don't think that's a game that they're playing. So what sort of games traditionally do characters have like big gelled hair?
Final Fantasy games.
Final Fantasy.
Okay. Could this maybe be Tidus?
You going with Tidus? Or you got to answer properly.
I would date Tidus. Swipe right, please, on that cheeky little minx.
Let's have the reveal.
Oh no! It's Waka!
Like sports, and he's on the beach.
Yeah, Tidus likes sports.
No, it's like that's like Waka's identity. Is like
Tidus is a professional
liking sports
player.
and being racist.
Yeah.
That's like his personality.
I didn't remember him not liking foreigners, to be honest.
He hates like all of like, there's like, is it like Machina or whatever it's called? Like, and then the I can't remember what they're called, but like the technology people, like he like hates them.
They're the Machina, aren't they? Machina.
Well, there's the I'm forgetting what they're called. I put it up on screen. They're like there's something. It's like something like the tech people that he really hates. What they're called.
This game has been calling out to me to replay it. I keep seeing little behind the scenes of Blood Brothers video I just watched had Tidus in it, and I was like, I could replay that. Funny that he doesn't like foreigners, considering who does his accent. What he sounds like. Yeah.
Would you? Obviously, you said the wrong person. Would you date Waka?
I don't think I would. You know.
No,
I think he's actually growing to be a bit more problematic as time moves on. So, don't think I would.
I mean, his story arc is he gradually gets less racist. Is the story arc, I guess, which is good.
Yeah, I suppose.
Right. Anyway, let's go to your next one. This is number 4.
I guess Tidus.
Yeah, I think you got it a bit too quick. But if you think of the sports and on the beach, that's where he finds Tidus.
Tidus is as Blitzball player professionally.
That is true. That is true. But the dislikes are definitely much more whacker. Anyway, here's number 4. This is 4 of 7, by the way.
Can't believe whacker. Right, okay. Pet name, the Joker. God, I wonder who this could be. Okay, likes family, playing trombone, comedy. Dislikes sunlight, violence, and work. Oh, these are getting quite vague, I think. Except for playing the trombone, obviously. Who plays the trombone? What game character plays the trombone? Do you know any other information about this? Like this guy, what country was he developed in?
Oh, I think America. I'm almost certain America.
Ooh, and he's funny.
He's the Joker.
He's a Joker, and he doesn't like sunlight, so he could be a vampire. But he doesn't like violence, which makes you think he's probably not a vampire because they love biting people. He doesn't like working. But who does? Can't blame him or her. Although you did say him. You did. It
was enough for me to write down that they don't like work. That's enough of a trait of them to be a standout thing.
And they're funny. Playing the trombone is difficult because that's a very unique. Except for Trombone Champ, I can't think of any game characters that play the trombone.
It's in a very music-oriented game. Not as much as not anywhere near as it's not a rhythm game.
Okay,
but
it's not
music
like Rock Band.
Music is a big part of this game. And then the other aspects, comedy. He's the Joker. That's another big aspect of this game.
Okay, because Hi-Fi Rush, but the guy I'm thinking of is a robot. I don't think he actually even. The bottom 3 probably wouldn't apply to him. Playing a trombone in a music-heavy game.
Don't focus too much on the trombone, I'd say.
How can I not? How can I not? I'm going to have to listen to it every day for the rest of my life if I date him.
Yeah, true.
And he loves his family. He's probably part of a family like brothers. Yeah. But not Mario Brothers.
I know, I knew your brain would immediately go there when you said brothers.
Do you know what? I've got no idea who this is. I couldn't even guess.
Okay, do you want me to give you a clue so you can get to a point where you guess, or do you want to just do you want to just say whether you will or won't date them, and then we just see who they are?
Give me one more. Give me one more clue.
One more clue. I mean, I think the fact. So okay, it's a game we've done on the podcast.
Oh no, and I can't think of who it is.
Yeah, it's not easy. Like, don't worry. You're not gonna. I don't think you'll kick yourself.
Earthbound. That was made in Japan, though. It's quite musical. No, I've got no idea.
Okay.
I look forward to finding out. I probably wouldn't date them because I don't think I can take the trombone. And
okay, you're committing to not dating them?
Yeah, I'm committing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. You have lost out. You could have been going out with that beautiful gentleman.
I think I'm more of a papyrus guy, to be honest.
Yeah. Because, like, obviously the joke, he's always playing pranks on you.
Yeah,
he's got his brother, as you guess, plays the trombone, always making jokes. Underground. Doesn't like violence because he's all in, like, the whole, if you are killing people, he ends up becoming, like, the final boss in Genocide because he's trying to stop you killing everyone, and he's really lazy. So that was the
there we go.
There.
I was quite close when I said Earthbound.
I know you got. And then I think Toby Fox is American, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
creator. Okay. Anyway, here's your next profile.
Okay. Pet name Domino. Likes fruit, shoes, my hubby. Dislikes haunted houses, getting lost, and lawyers. Dislikes lawyers.
It's very bold putting my hubby on their dating profile, isn't it? They're really looking for a certain type of person there.
Okay, so first of all, when I got to fruit and shoes, I was like, well, that's Crash Bandicoot because he loves fruit and he wears shoes. He doesn't have a husband. It could be Candy Bandicoot, whatever they're called. But then the haunted houses doesn't add up. Getting lost. That could be Luigi. But why would Luigi not like lawyers? And also Luigi's not married. domino as well. So black and white. Fruit, shoes, my hubby. So who do we associate with shoes? Sonic, Crash Bandicoot. I was mostly mascot characters who wear shoes as like a big thing.
Do you want me to give you like maybe which ones to focus on a little bit more?
Yeah, maybe.
So I'd focus on haunted houses and getting lost are probably big ones.
Not lawyers?
Lawyers not so much. That's not as key of a one. That's one that I think you'll understand when it's revealed, but maybe a lot of our audience might not immediately know. There's a bit of backstory involved. That's a little maybe a bit of a story about the game rather than the character.
Could it be someone to do with Pac-Man? Maybe Pac-Man's wife. Because she loves fruit. She wears shoes, which Pac-Man doesn't. I guess she wouldn't like haunted houses or getting lost because there's a maze and they're ghosts. And then also she has had to change her name because they got sued. If it's not that, that's an insane coincidence. And obviously my hubby, she's married to Pac-Man.
Are you committing to that? Are you
I'm committing to it.
Say
and
whether you would
date. I think she's called Pac-Mum now if it's her.
Okay.
Yeah,
and you would? Sorry, you would?
I would. Of course I would.
Okay. So the answer is...
Oh, yes!
The previous name. Then I didn't know the name would change. Yes. Miss Pac-Man. That's official artwork, by the way. that was on an arcade cabinet.
Amazing. Yeah, they got... Yes. That was a good one. I can't be happy I got that. But why Domino?
So I was originally going to do like the pet name, something to do with pizza. Because obviously Pac-Man was inspired by a pizza. Then I was like, Domino's is too obviously just pizza. So I was like, Domino counts as a name, but it's like linked slightly to pizza.
Yeah, what about Papa Jane?
Yeah, I know. I went through all of that. I was like, no, Domino's is the most famous. But if I did Domino's, that's just, I might as well just do pizza. And I was like, that's too obvious with the rest.
Yeah, I'm happy I got that one. I can't believe I got that one.
That's very impressive. And then the lawyer thing was, it was created by, I think maybe in England, but it was, people made like a rip-off version of Pac-Man and improved it, added new levels and stuff. And then they got in trouble, but then they ended up teaming up and made it Miss Pac-Man. Yeah. So that's kind of where she came from.
But yeah, she more recently got in trouble because when they were making these Pac-Man collections, they were using her and her games. And they were like, the other company were like, we own Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, I know. They meant to have like a split. Yeah. So that's the lawyer story. Anyway, very impressive. That was an extremely difficult one. I think hopefully this next one should be a little bit easier. You can take a deep breath. Right. This is number 6.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, pet name Daddy.
I didn't put myself on this, Ollie. These are all video game characters before you start thinking.
Likes history, honor, family, dislikes snacks. So Daddy dislikes their own dad.
Yes.
And cowards. History, honor, and family. So first of all, when I saw pet name Daddy, I obviously thought Big Daddy, but I've now written that off. History.
I wouldn't be that nice to you. I wouldn't be that do it that easy.
History, honor, and family. And dislikes snacks. Who famously dislikes snacks?
So the snacks thing would involve you knowing a particular almost meme that came from this game. So it could either be a great help or completely be a red herring. So maybe don't focus on snacks for now.
Okay, dislikes my dad and cowards. So this is like an honorable, like a samurai type person. Because history, honor, dislikes cowards, they love their family. But who would their dad be? History, honor, and family. It could actually be the kid from God of War. Because he's really interested in like his heritage and stuff, isn't he? Because isn't it part of the plot is that like he wants to...
Maybe think of the pet name and whether the pet name would be appropriate.
Pet name would not be appropriate for the kid. Yeah, you're right. Right.
And I will also say, for this setup, there are no kids that are going to be in this dating app.
I don't know how old he is. Like, what, 15, 16? Also, I'm not really dating him.
I know, but
okay,
just to make things easier, there are no kids in this.
Okay. Daddy. Oh my god, this is really hard. Is this from a recent game?
It's from a decently long-running series of games.
He doesn't like his dad.
Really doesn't like his dad.
Dad.
Probably doesn't like their dad more than any other video character doesn't like their dad.
I mean, it could be Kratos. It could be Kratos. Because he doesn't like his dad. Zeus. He killed him. Or, no, I think it could be Kratos. I think it's Kratos because he's obviously all about history because that's his whole series. I think he's pretty honourable. I don't know. And then he loves his family, but unfortunately they're not loving him back anymore. The snacks thing, obviously I'm disregarding that. He hates his dad and I should think he probably dislikes cowards. So I'm going to say it's Kratos and I wouldn't date him because I think he's got anger problems.
Okay. You'd be too scared to date him.
And it's also a long running series, so there's that as well. Yeah, I was close when I said the kid. Also, that's a great picture.
I know. I was very scared you were going to mention Atreus and then completely disregard the series and go somewhere else. And so that's why I was like, maybe focus on the pet name.
Yes, no, he looks good in that picture as well. Yeah, but
have you never heard the snacks thing then?
No, what's that?
So there's a bit where he's entering someone's house and they're like, do you want snacks? And they're like, oh, do you want snacks, Kratos? And really friendly. And he's like, I do not want snacks. He's just in the way, imagine the way he talks in Ragnarok. It's just so funny. Him saying I do not want a snack or something like that is pretty funny.
Oh, that was a good one.
All right. Here's your final one. Can't remember how difficult it is because I also can't remember which one it was. I made it just today. Oh yeah. So this one might be too difficult, but this was me. I didn't know whether you would find them all too easy, and this was in case he's finding it too easy, let's make one that's maybe a bit harder.
Okay. Pet name Pest, so they're annoying. Likes talking, and talking. Dislikes mean video game critics, monstrous pigs, and dual analog sticks. So it's a game that uses one analog stick. Monstrous pigs and so mean video game critics it probably didn't review very well. Monstrous pigs I feel like is the big clue there, and it's not Angry Birds. What other game has got monstrous pigs in it and it likes talking? It's got to be a Nintendo game because they're way too chatty. I minimized it then to see what your face was doing.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. It's probably a Zelda game. Because I guess they're not really pigs, are they? They're like bokoblin things. They're goblins, but they've got little pig faces. A Nintendo game with pigs in it. I still think it might be Zelda. It might be something from Skyward Sword, or maybe it's the little fairy, Navi. But I don't remember it. Video game critics, I don't remember moaning that much about. I suppose they did in Skyward Sword. And that game doesn't have dual analog sticks, it uses one. Because you have the Wii remote.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say it's the fairy from Zelda, whichever one it's called from Skyward Sword.
Sky. Okay, and would you date Skyward Sword Fairy?
No, too small.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Ocarina of Time one though. It's not Skyward Sword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
because the critics.
Yeah.
So obviously the game reviewed almost better than any other game ever. But famously, this character everyone hates the way they talk, and all of the reviews moaned about Navi. It's known for hey, listen, constantly interrupting you and talking. So that's what that is. So monstrous pig is so like Ganon is
Oh,
kind of like a
Ganon,
pig.
of course. Ganon. He's a
Yeah.
pig. Yeah. Man, I'm
Yeah.
stupid.
And then obviously Navi is basically your lock on. It's so because you only have one stick. That's what Navi's purpose is.
okay.
Again, whenever you
So-
lock on, it flies to them.
Yeah.
So if there's dual analog sticks, then they don't have a purpose. So that's why the dual analog sticks.
Well, that was great. I think we could do another one of those. Maybe I could.
I purposefully didn't say this was a one-off because I was hoping that maybe I'd get a chance to play my hand at the dating scene a little bit and
maybe
have a
I
look through
should.
some profiles.
Maybe I should design my own app.
I assumed I was going to send you a template, but if you want to, I guess it would be very quick for you.
I mean, your app is very male orientated. I suppose that's true of most dating apps, though. To be fair, it is mostly men.
Yeah. Also, it's all video game characters, so again, it's mostly men. You have less options.
True. Well, I look forward to going on my date with. Did I say King of Cosmos? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you're gonna stick with your first choice.
Yeah, next episode I'll let you know how it went.
Okay. So there'll be another one of these coming up at some point in the future, but we will be switching roles and we'll get a glimpse into my tragic love life with a variety of unknown video game characters. But that's the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you all later. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.